What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's the homie you didn't know you needed, and we're here with some sim gameplay. It's gonna be Smoker. It's gonna be Smoker for a while. I wish I could say I'm sorry. That's who I like to play, and until we get a reprint of Smoker, which is coming, I don't know why that sentence started with until we get, especially when we get a reprint, it's gonna be even more Smoker. The target for today, Zoro, right here. But first, let's talk about the deck. So this Smoker is a pretty standard list. Of course, we had the Ice Age and the Gecko bands, which hurt us pretty bad, along with a couple other decks. But I'm worried about us. I'm worried about Smoker. So for us, it was terrible. It was dark times. But we did get this Sengoku kind of in place of it, kind of. But let's go through overall. I'll go through the deck list, kind of not super in detail, because I do have another video in the time capsule that's a more in-depth look on a lot of the lines. But of course, it doesn't talk about Sengoku. I don't think it talks about Jack. Definitely doesn't talk about 10 cost Kuzan, because those weren't in the deck, or the Navy Searcher. But, you know, as we get more cards in the Navy package, I'll do another video down the line just going over if anything changes. But the overall game plan is kind of the same, even though we swapped out a couple cards. Starting with the 2Ks, pretty easy. We got Suru, Tashigi, and T-Bone. If you're playing any of these out, you're kind of down bad. Really just using these for the counter, or the Tashigi out the Rebecca play is pretty good. Sengoku's really nice. Really want to trash another Sengoku, or like the Hina for that, or the Kobe, you know. So Sengoku's really nice to fill to your hand. Actually, I recorded this video yesterday, or I tried to, the footage, whatever, but in that game I was able to play 2 Sengokus at the end against some Zoro, and like scrounge up, like digging for change in the couch, 16k worth of counter. And they did the Zoro thing. So they swung into a body, swung into me, and then swung into me again, and they ended up losing that game. So that feels bad for them. Great for me. So Brook is Brook. I mean, really nothing to say there. Hina, Kuzan. So I think before we were running 2 Kuzans, 2 Borsalinos. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some people weren't really going Borsalinos, a little slower, a little more, not control, but like a little more defensive. I've always had Kuzans in my list. I really like them just as a character. And then this card is just really strong. Replaces itself in hand, and then -4 on attack. And I think that -4 is even more key in this deck now that we don't have Ice Age. So you kind of need the Kuzan to stick, and we're going to try our best to do that, especially against Zoro. We'll get into the Zoro deck list later, but they have that 5 cost Quina, I think, that'll rest and then put 3 on the leader. That's right after you put Kuzan out. So unless you have some 2Ks in hand, like, do you not put the Kuzan out? But you can't not play the game because you're worried about something getting bounced or, you know, killed. So I don't know, we can kind of figure that out. Rebecca's Rebecca. Nothing's really changed there, to be honest. Garp is new. I like Garp. I have the same gripe with Garp that I do with Jack, where you're having to rest these big bodies to get rid of usually some little blocker. So I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I mean, still with the Kuzan, you're popping 8s and 7s, so that's kind of cool. And then it's a little more difficult to interact with. If you swing with the 6K, they can counter. If you activate main, really not much they can do. Tashigi's great. Love Tashigi. Really nothing there. Even against Blackbeard, shutting off the on play for the -4. Activate main gets around their effect, which kind of sucks for us because most of our stuff, I think this is the only thing that's trash. Rest, K, I thought Jack might have been trash. So only way to trash here. So it gets around a lot of decks. On KO effects, it can get kind of annoying for us. Sengoku, kind of on the fence about Sengoku, to be honest. I haven't played a ton of games with him. I think I joked in the unboxing, like, you use Sengoku to get Kuzan, like that's it. But I mean, obviously you can use Sengoku pretty well to get a Kobe or a Hina, especially if you have a Brook out already. The -4 is really nice, so you're popping a 5 or even a 9 if you have the Kuzan out already. So there's just lines. That's what we like here. Is like, this is the toolbox, and you can kind of find your way into what you need. Sengoku, still warming up to him. 7K blocker is crazy. Grabbing something out of trash and a 1K counter. Like, it's a solid card. I just need more time with it. Jack is Jack. We like the jacket. Really, like, I've only really used him. I was about to lie. Not to just clear blockers. Like, he's just it's a good card. It just sucks that he's an 8K that I'm having to rest to get rid of a chopper or something. It's just kind of annoying. Tenzan, loving seeing this in list. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed to where now this card is good. Maybe it's the fact that Ice Age is no longer a thing. this is just Ice Age on a body every turn, he's great. I love it. Like, no notes. Tempest Kick. Same. Fill the bin with Sengoku's, trashing cards with Garp and Kobe. Like, this is just a little kind of baby Ice Age that also draws you a card, so that's neat. And then the event, I've never run this event before this iteration of the deck. Just a nice little searcher. So nothing too crazy in here. Pretty simple setup. I think the key thing, if we were to look at, where is it? Zoro. So key thing here, I think for this deck, I see this come out on their turn 3 way more than I'd like to. So this makes me a little nervous to play out the Kuzan, but sometimes they don't have it. Same as this event. I had a game where the dude left up 3 Dawn towards the end of the game. I'm thinking they're about to close out, so I'm playing around that. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm letting them take characters because I got to protect life and blah, blah, blah. Turns out they didn't even have it, which is just part of the game. But, you know, there's a difference between playing like defensively, I guess, and playing around certain options and just playing scared. Like, we still have to like press our agenda. Like, we still need to try to, you know, go for life and KO stuff where we can. A few of their cards have they have just redundant protection. So this guy's a blocker, and if I were to KO something, they can rest him instead. So it's like a lot of the times they'll have this out and a Mihawk, and I key in on the Mihawk immediately. I'm gonna get him off the board, but I have to, you know, take off the blinders and see like, well, if I tried to KO that and swing with the Kuzan and then drop the Tashigi, I'm doing all the smoker things, and then they just rest whoever this man is, I don't even know who this is, then I've just wasted a turn basically. But yeah, nothing crazy in this list. They got the Cavendish, they got the Hody. This one in particular doesn't have the smoker, but we had to look out for that one as well because they're going to be untapping more Dawn. So yeah, I'm still not sure if this is like it feels kind of control-y, but it's like aggro because they're controlling our board by being able to swing into characters and then into life, which is just kind of stressful. But yeah, let's hop in and see if we can make this matchup work. Yeah, okay, got one. Chose to go first. I think we want to go second anyway. I don't see a Kuzan, and we have a Tempest Kick in hand, but we have the event and 2K counter. I'm gonna keep it. Another 2K, that's fine. Can we get a Kuzan? No, we cannot, and we got to trash a Kobe. I think I'll get the Sengoku. We already have 3 2Ks in hand. Big boy swing, we'll take that. Brook is cool. They're not playing any cards. Are they just waiting to... Is this more of like a reactive deck, or they just want to like build up cards in hand? 4 Dawn. Really want to do I'm gonna do it. Grab the Brook, play the Brook, in turn. So this is where usually they'll play the Kuina. Yeah, okay, they swing it into the Brook. I could save it because I need a way to get rid of this, actually. But we have Garp. I'm gonna let you have that because I have another Brook. I don't want to burn a bunch of cards on that. Now the life, I'm gonna play a little loose, just kind of feel out how this matchup works. We need this to die. I wonder if we just don't swing into life and just keep their board clear for right now, is what I'm not sure of. We got 6, we could play this, trash, a Tempest Kick, get rid of that. Or we can just swing into it, and then we have 6 Dawn for... Yeah, what are we doing with it? A Brook? Kind of develop a board. I'm gonna swing 5 at this. That needs to die. I just realized that's activate main, which is really annoying. And then we're gonna put out... I'm gonna put out the Brook. No, I'm gonna put out the Garp. Playing weird. They got me playing weird. I'm gonna intern. I kind of just like honed in on wanting to get that thing gone. But okay, got a Cavendish. So we will counter that. Guess I'll give you a 2K. Oh, we got a blocker. I am tripping. Take the blocker. Oh, I realized I got this thing. Look at that. Okay. Cool. We're up to 8. So let's start playing a little better and clear some bodies. So we'll need 5 for Tashigi, 1 for Smoker's ability. Cannot be KO'd by slash attribute cards. This is strike. So I think we can just do the thing. So we'll do Tashigi -4 the Cavendish. We'll -1 the Cavendish. Trash it. Then we can trash the Tempest Kick to KO the Zoro. And then swing 9. Okay, that felt fine. We're at 10 Dawn next turn. Don't have any cost reduction, really. This is a turn late, but we do have the Kuzan, so we could put this out. I'm gonna give you some counter. But what on top of that? The Brook or the Sengoku? What's in trash? Nothing we really want to grab. We're gonna go like that. Okay, and a little searcher. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, 10 Dawn. We can definitely get rid of this. That's -5 and then 4, so that'll be gone. I wonder if you just clear the board and just kind of set up. Right? Yeah, do that. Get rid of that. And then let's activate, trash a Sengoku, get rid of that. And at this point, I don't think we swing at him right now. That might be just actually incorrect. But I feel like giving them more cards on top of this grip just isn't a great idea. Cavendish. The Garp. Yeah, because next turn I want to use this 4 to get rid of this. And then use the Brook. So I think we're actually gonna save that in the name of keeping our options open. Okay. Now we're finding all the Kuzans. So first off, go ahead. So we'll do 3 for Brook, get rid of this, and then we'll use his ability to get rid of this. Then we have 3 swings here. We could play a Kuzan, and then with these 3 Dawn, we can go 7, 7, 10, right? So we'll use this ability, trash a Kuzan, get rid of that. And then we'll play out the Brook, trash that. We'll save the Kuzan, but let's go 7, 10, and then play out the Kuzan. 11 cards in trash, so we'll get -3 off of this. I don't know if we need it. So we've got 2 swings coming in. Probably swing real big at something that'll die, then he'll swing at us. We'll still be at 1 life, so hopefully they put 3 Dawn. Couldn't save it if I wanted to. You got it. What's he doing with this? Is he just taking me down to yeah, that's fine. Can't do anything about that. I didn't know he could do. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, GG's. I didn't even consider the fact that he had 2 of those. That's insane. I think there was a few times in there I could have done something a little different. I'm sure. I think overall keeping the board clear, because he's already swinging twice with the leader, that I think that prioritizing keeping the board clear and not giving him just like extra targets. If he searched for both of those, I'm sick, because I should have been paying attention. So there's 1 for sure off the Perona. He might have just pulled the other one. Insane. That felt okay though. Let's see if we can find another one. Yeah, that shocked me. Like he only could run 1 in his deck. Like, oh, he's got 6 Dawn. What's he doing with all that? So we got two 2Ks. No, I kind of just want to have the Kuzan in my hand. Yeah, and we still got the 2Ks and the Garp. Like, this feels decent. I think you just, you know, strike the Fear God in him in turn. Da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Take that. Okay. Really? You're funny. You can have this Sengoku. Alright. So we'll swing 5 into that. Kuzan in turn. Don't like these in hand. I guess they're good in hand, but I haven't had one hit off trigger in a while. Man, I think I need to be a little more careful with life against them, and I pulled another Rebecca, which is nice. Yeah, I think we'll just do the play, but let's swing with who's on first. Tashigi, Smoker, Trash, 7K. I wonder if in that case it's better to just play the Garp for 5, rest it and get rid of that. But then the 6K body you just played is already rested. I'd rather make them work for it. Play a Kuina or something. Okay, yeah. In turn, what she got? There's 7 Don. Hody. We're both still at 4, which is shocking. I need to get real, not loose with the 2Ks, but I need to start throwing these out to protect what I can early, as efficiently as possible. There's a Tashigi. I forgot they got the Tashigi too. So this is the same thing as Kuina, where it rests a character, then gives rest at Dawn. That's so crazy. I didn't know Tashigi and Zora were tight like that. Like, why is she helping him? They both got swords. We'll be at 8 Dawn. No real play, but I want my Kuzan, to be honest. But off the Garp, I can still get rid of the Tashigi, so maybe it's okay. And I couldn't save it if I wanted to. I guess I could. Yeah, I'm not doing that though. So yeah, life for 9. You got it. Wow, all the 2Ks. So how about we do 1 for Sengoku, we'll have 5 for Garp, and then we have 2 left over to swing. So let's swing 6. Make sure we -1 that, and then swing Sengoku. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and then we'll throw out Garp. Rest. Get this Tempest kick out of here, kill that. Now I kind of just want to dig, but I have to get rid of 2 2Ks. What am I looking for? Some top end? I think that's worth it. I think that's okay. Mihawk, it'd be nice if I had the Kuzan out already, but it'd be like that. For the Garp, it's tough. I have to dump a 2K Rebecca and the Tashigi, which I don't think I want to do. If I had a Tempest kick in hand, maybe I would do that. More 2Ks. Okay, so we're at 10. Unfortunate. We can just do Kuzan, Brook, draw a card, pop the Perona. Kuzan Brook is 7. Let me do some math right quick. Let's do this. -1 the Perona, first off. I just don't want to play these before I do everything else I need to do. And we need 7 for that. So we have 2 left. I'm trying to see where to put it. I think we'll do 7. Maybe they block, then we swing. Oh, they do not block. We'll swing 8 at lead. I just realized I should probably play the Rebecca. Which means I shouldn't have done that how I did it. Dang it. Yeah, I should have left up 8 so I could play the Rebecca into Kuzan. Crapola. But we still need to play the Rebecca. Let's get a 2K, play out the Brook, and trash that. Could put this out because I'm kind of low on reduction. Dang it, that's a misplay. Not the first one, I'm sure, but do you still play out the Tashigi? It's a body. I'm gonna play it. If that was just incorrect, let me know. And that's happened before, so I didn't have to swing 8 here. I could have just swung a nice 7 and still had the Rebecca, Brook into the Kuzan, drew a card. So, and now he's got 2 AK blockers, so that's really annoying. Swinging at Tashigi. I can't really touch these. That's really annoying. Do you trash? I'm a block. And it's so hot in this room. I need a break. Zoro got me hot and bothered. Yeah, I'll take that. Dang it, I haven't. So here's the thing: 2 Kuzans in my hand, and I haven't felt comfortable enough to put them down, which is really annoying. We got this in Goku, so we can put one out rested, which doesn't really help us because that'll just draw us a card, which is blah. We got 10, no Tenzan, which is annoying, and no way to get rid of these. It's gonna look kind of weird, but I'm gonna swing. So do I have to swing like 10 to try to get one of these out? Just gonna eat it. Got me tapping my Dawn all weird. I'm gonna swing like this. Probably just takes it, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, let's see. Okay, cool. Oh, these 2 blockers suck. I think we want the Kuzan. I mean, yeah, I'm actually, I think, dead on board. This is 3 swings. I can't really do anything about that. So, it's really weird swings. I know. It's 8. A weird game. Weird game. I mean, I got some 2Ks in hand, but yeah, there's a point in here that I was just kind of just threw me. I think it was the misplay with the Rebekahs and the Kuzan, but it is what it is. I mean, why not? Because if we do live, we're gonna need. If we do live, yeah, I'm about to die. I don't know why I was thinking that. Maybe because if he swings with these, unless he just drags it out and doesn't swing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. GG's. Dang it. Oh, and my time was so low. Like I was in the tank for real. It is what it is. I want one more. I want one good one. And the good one's not just winning, but I just want one that like feels like a solid, you know, we know how to play the game. I'm seeing not like high rolling, but at least seeing a lot of what I, you know, kind of want. Yeah, getting 2 Mihawks out is just tough. We know he just found one of these, so that's nice. A lot of searching. I don't really need anything right now. I need some, I do need some counter. Not counter, but KO. So that's actually good. Let's swing 5. Throw out the Kuzan in turn. A lot of 2Ks. Swinging into that for sure. Hopefully some of these searches are having a bottom some of the 3-cost event. We just got to remember that if we want to get rid of anything, we need to get rid of this first. If we want to KO. So that I won't give you, right? I think I'm good on that. So this has blocker. Maybe we can bait the block off of that and then see if we can't KO something else. I mean, I think the play is the Tashigi line. So I feel like I want to swing minus the Izo. See if we can get a block and then put 1 on Smoker, get the 7. Let's see what happens. Swing minus, that should die. Really want him off the board. Put 1 on Smoker, minus whoever. So I think swing 7, try to bait the block. Okay, cool. Trash the Izo. Nice. Okay, so we're going into our 8 Dawn. Actually have a Tenzan, which is nice. No Brook to play off the Rebekah, which I'd like to do. 1 card in trash. But good on life, so that's nice. 7 cards in hand, not so nice. Oh my god, Tashigi. Goodness, bro. I might save that. Ugh. I kind of want to. Yes. Is it right or wrong? Let me know. Swinging a life. Give me a card. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so the Garp, we can get rid of the Tashigi. So we'll do 1 for Smoker ability and then 5 for Garp. Math, that's 6. So we'll have 2. So So with these two, probably swing 6, 7. Actually, I don't even need to do... Well, he needs to come out, so I don't have any other KO. That's fine. So let's actually -1 that to give him the buff. And then we'll swing 6, thinking about it. Okay. We'll swing 7 minus the Tashigi. It's gonna be leaving our board wide open because everything will be rested, but it kind of is what it is. Ooh. If they get rid of the Kuzan, you might need another one in hand. But we'll have this in Goku. So maybe I trash that, get rid of that. And then almost forgot to swing with Smoker. Okay, pretty decent, pretty decent. Depending on what happens, if the Kuzan goes, I might Sengoku. Ugh, I'd love to keep this on board so we can pop whatever with the Kuzan. So we'll see. Big swing. Yeah, you got that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Couldn't save it if I wanted to. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's a little upsetting. Okay. Okay. So that was a pretty solid clear. Got some more 2Ks. Nothing on the board that we need to get rid of. Do we play a little slow and do Sengoku and the Brook? 7 for the Sengoku. We'll have 3 left. 1 on Smoker. Have 2. 7 on the... Okay, so I think that makes sense. Swing 7. Yeah, because this might get a little tricky. That was a lot of swings they just gave us. Another 7. I think Kuzan is the only thing that we can get right now. I haven't seen any Kobes or Hinas, I don't think. And we don't need them right now, so. Interesting. So they're probably about to go crazy next turn. Yeah, I think just put out the Kuzan. Draw, okay. So, blocker, nice. We can get that off with the Brook though, or the Kuzan. But if this is what it could be, this might still be a little sticky. Oh. Just clearing the Kuzan. I could save it. I have to give them each of these 2Ks. I kind of need the bodies. Ah. Ah. I hit no blockers. Goodness. Whatever. I deserve it. I meant to block with the Sengoku. It is what it is. Let's see if that was super pivotal. This needs to die. Only 7 cards in trash. Ah, that was so annoying. That was not what I meant to do. I might just put out another Sengoku, to be honest. So we have 3. Just run it back. God, that's so annoying. Do we force the Meacock off the board? Can we? 4, 1, 2, 3. No, we can't. I think we swing 7. Kind of okay with that. Put out another. Actually, this is Navy. I kind of want to. You dig? For what? Put out the body. It's a Sengoku. That's nice. Okay. Okay. This time, actually block. Like, I feel like. I don't know how many times we get hit. If he just pulled all the 3-cost events, then we kind of deserve it. Because you would have had 1 extra swing, so I guess it wouldn't have like closed the game. But oh, it says rest, then do the thing. So even if you, I guess it's not a colon, so it's not a cost, like resting a character. So it still gets the 3 Don. Got a lot of counter, which is nice. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, big fella. You have no Don, so you're gonna swing at me, but I don't think you have a way to really swing again, right? And I want all my bodies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do you do that? That seems silly. Because I have 3 swings, you have 1 blocker. It's the end of the game. Oh, and I'm a block. Yeah, I'm gonna block that. 13, 14. Okay. 2 7K blockers on board, and I almost forgot to use them. You untap, swing again, and then pass, and then we part good friends, or I don't think there's any reason to worry about that. I thought that scared me. I forgot that was a body that could swing, and this just came out, right? Okay, I think we're good. We're gonna put a Don here. Let's just test the water. Swing 7. Okay, 2 1Ks. Swing 9. Swing 14. Okay, cool. Yeah, honestly, almost threw that off the not clicking Sengoku as a blocker that one turn. Yeah, I wonder, like in a game like this, I don't know enough about Zoro to know if this was just kind of a low roll. Like they didn't play the Cavendish. They played a couple of these. Actually, I think this might have been the only Tashigi they played. I don't know if they played the Kuina or not, but I'm still trying to figure out like when do you defend board? When do you defend life? Against Zoro, being a little more loose with the 2K seemed to be the play, just to make sure you kept bodies on board to swing back. And that might just be, you know, words to live by in this game in general. But beyond brushing up on Smoker, I'm brushing up on the general mechanics and mindset. That was pretty good. I think that'll be the end for that one. I think our overall, there really was no kind of game plan. It was just to know what to look for. So we knew the Mihawks were coming. We knew a lot of our characters would get rested, but like if they took out the Kuzan, if we had a Sengoku in hand, or we had a like Rebecca in hand or something, like just trying to find like what risks are we willing to take given the board state and kind of how we can clap back. So felt pretty good. Just some of the misplays, misclicks or whatever were just like like at a local, it's like, are you sure you don't want to block with Sengoku? And it's like, oh yeah. But in the sim, you can't go back, which makes sense. I want to do a lot of these, and of course I'll be playing offline, so I can just brush up in general and not frustrate myself and you as we're playing these games. But no real order. I wanted to play Zoro first because he was sitting on my desk. I got a lot of these OP-12 leaders from the last box opening, but I think maybe I'll start playing against like blue purple Luffy, Bello Betty, and green purple. Start getting reps in on those just to see how those feel and kind of what you should do. But yeah, I think we'll keep the same format where it's like, if there's any change to the Smoker list, we'll talk about it briefly. For the most part, I think it'll be the same. The Sengoku felt fine. He can live for now. Then we'll go into like the other deck that I'm kind of hunting on the sim and kind of my general understanding. If you have any additional tips, put them in the comments down below. Not just for Smoker into those, but just in general. Do you want to go first, second? Do you starve? Whatever. Do they value their board over life? And yeah. So, any of that, as far as like feedback, greatly appreciated. Just here to get the reps in, grind, and just get better. So yeah, I might have said it already. That's gonna be it for today. If you're feeling the vibes, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Peace.